This is the Segway gang. I saw them yesterday on the bridge. That's a tour guide taking around other people on Segways, showing them the architecture of Prague. So, whereas Segways aren't even allowed in the UK. No, not on the public highway, on the Queen's Highway, Segways. Some Spanish following thing. So we got the old
tin church.
Yeah, the tin church up there, made out of lots of different bits of tin, and these. So we've got the tinny church and the woody shops, made from wood. Woody shops. Tinny church, tinny. Monty Python references abound. And here we come to a impromptu concert. These are the Easter markets. Very good, very good. The fiddler's going like the clappers there. Lots of nice squeaks as well. So is that Slovak? Slovak. Did your wife do that? Very good. Okay, that's enough of that. So, we are next to the astronomical clock. And here we go. And they're actually moving. There's a stroke of luck. Every time up till now that I've tried to get this on film, it hasn't worked. So there we have it, and then the top. I can hear this from my flat. That's what we want for the film, people singing over the trumpet. The appreciative crowd. Ciao, ciao, grazie, bellissimo. So there we are. That person there in the cowl, that person is actually one of the people associated with the rather tacky, kitschy ghost tour that goes on around here. Oh, somebody's doing the old hey no again at the side. It's the best place to see the centre of Prague. I'll have to learn that song. And he gets a little clap from the audience. And a whistle every time he does it. See how happy they are. Now he's going to go and do it, no doubt, on another side as well. What did I tell you? There he is, doing it again. I'll have to learn that. So this sort of mazy arrangement. More clapping. Right. Sorry. Saba. I don't know what Saba means. I don't even know what language it is. Saba. If anybody can tell what Saba means, then write it in the comments. So these are the back again with all the people are stuck on this Easter arrangement. These are Easter markets. The similarity to the Christmas markets is very remarkable. This is the stage that those Slovakians were doing their bit earlier. Oh dear. So I had another Indian meal because I received a very kind 1,000 crown discount voucher, which was just as well because the prices now were actually shocking. But it was a nice, it turned out that I gave 900, I would have given 1,900. But 2 people ate, me and a friend, and as I thought, quite a nice. I thought the food was excellent. I mean, I've had Indian food in Prague before, in a restaurant called the Himalaya, and without wishing to put myself in the wrong legally by saying anything about it, I'll just say that I didn't like it. I'm entitled to say that. I don't recommend it. So yeah, I think there's nothing illegal about saying that. I don't like it, and I don't recommend it. But this place that I went to, and I've still got the envelope, so I can give it a plug. I might as well give it a plug. Have I still got the envelope? I've got the guy's business card who owns it, because he gave me the discount card. Yeah, the Khajuraho Indian restaurant. Khajuraho Indian restaurant. It's Mr. Praveen Sanakia's restaurant. He's the managing director. He's the guy that gave me the discount card very kindly. I have to say that other than the fact that it's got tourist prices in it, and therefore I don't think I'm going to give myself the luxury of it too often. I would like to think that I will go there again because it was so tasty. So there you go. Anybody thinks that they can get a nice plug like that just by giving me a discount voucher is wrong. If it wasn't tasty, I just would have ignored it. I wouldn't have said anything, but it was. Here's that bed place that they actually have people sitting in bed, or lying rather in bed, not sitting in bed, lying in bed, eating food, or lying down like that. I don't know if you see it. They actually get served their food lying down in bed, which is obviously a bit of a sexual overtone there. They've all got special beds that they lie back in like that, like in a Roman reclinium. It's quite an interesting bar as well in there, and get served their food. This is Dlolcha Street coming straight off the old town square. So Dlolcha Street, that's my street, comes straight off the old square. So it's one of the most central streets, but I don't live on that part of it. This is what Dlolcha 1 is, so it's the beginning of Dlolcha Street, and I live rather further on than that, about half a mile down it. But of course, it's no surprise that I can hear that astronomical clock from my flat when it's even on the same street effectively as that clock. But it didn't seem that way to me when I got the flat, so when I actually got it, it didn't actually appear to me to be that close to the centre as it is. I more thought in terms of being close to the office, but the actual proximity to the things which are really going on here is just an unexpected bonus in a sense. Yeah, I mean, I knew it. I knew that it was close enough in theory on a map, but actually the things on the map, because the maps are all focused really in onto the centre, the things on the map look further apart than they are in real life when you've got a map which has just got the centre of Prague on it. And so I thought it was actually further away than it is. So there we are. Not coming here next week, I'm going to Gdańsk, so you can look forward to some Gdańsk footage as well coming up in the near future. If I do everything in strict order afterwards, I don't always do that. If I have something which I can't wait to share with you, then I let it go ahead of the queue. But otherwise they're roughly in the order that I make them, and I'm roughly a month and a half behind reality by the time they go up. Sometimes I catch up a bit, sometimes I get a bit further behind, sometimes I'm like a month behind, sometimes I'm like 2 months behind. But that's not much really. I feel like a TV station with its stock of unplayed out films, which I used to have when I worked in TV. It's a little play out register. So did I come down the right bit? I'm not sure I did. Just came down the bit which is the most direct. I'm not always sure that I'm going down the right bit. But never mind. It's all so close to each other that it doesn't matter. That's the funny old thing, isn't it? Tattoo, piercing, cocktails, music bar, Jack lives here. Coffee Fellows. Some chaps having fun. Scheiße, Scheiße. Yeah, they're obviously Germans. Das sind die Scheiße. So Scheiße, baby. I'm just quoting tic-tac-toe there. Ooh. An aquarium without any fish. That must be a dry cleaning outfit. Oh yeah, this is the crate. Nice little clock in the middle of the mini square here. This place here is interesting. It's the good old bicycles. You can have a pub crawl, you can hire a bike. This is the Prague bike tours and rentals place. You've got the pub crawl bar there, and you've got a bike rental place which is still open, but it's closed. The door's closed, but it's still open. You can go in there and rent bikes or anything you like. Friendly guy. So there's the famous Prague bike. I get to look at it up close, the workings of it now, because it hasn't got anybody actually on it. But this is the guy that owns it. We've seen this before, haven't we? Actually, this is its home here on Loja. This amazing contraption where everybody gets to pedal, and somehow by some weird means all of this pedalling through a whole set of chains which are guarded by these mud guards goes through that transmission into the back wheel. Here in that canister there we have the drinks. They get put in this thing in there, and it says Kobe. I don't know if they actually produce these en masse or whether this is a one-off thing, but everybody gets to use the steering wheel, I suppose. Or do they? No, there's one steering wheel here, which is up there, so that the person riding and being up there is the steerer. Everybody else can pedal, and somehow the joint pedalling gets to put through to the power wheel there. And this wheel here at the front, they're the ones which are controlled by that steering wheel there. So that steering wheel there is controlling those two wheels at the front. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, there's 6 guests and one person that's pedalling. I would guess that the whole contraption here weighs about 500 kilos. And then if you put 6 people weighing an average of 80 kilos on, then you've got another, plus the rider, then you've basically got a ton going around. Let's hope it's got good brakes. I don't know how fast it ever gets, because I've seen it going at, jogging pace, sort of 8-9 kilometres an hour. I don't know how fast it can go, but it's an amazing contraption. Now, Nocny Vilocha means night display, I suppose, which presumably means this is tat, it's not worth you breaking our window for, or these aren't really the things which are put here on display worth 4,000 crowns. They're the paste version of them, one of the two, because otherwise why would it be night display? Yeah, it's not like people wear different jewellery at night than the jewellery they wear during the day, or is it? I don't know, maybe I'm ignorant. That's what it says anyway. So there's the young Hillary Clinton eating in a restaurant, thinking, why did I sit next to the window and get filmed by passers-by? Is that 17 minutes again? It's too long. Shouldn't do that. Okay, got to stop, otherwise I won't be able to upload it. Nearly home, by the way. Cheers.
Oi, 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 oi.